Hello folks, and welcome back to Blueprints and day 28. A couple of days after we've already found room 46, so we don't... I thought that was going to be it, you know? I knew there's plenty of puzzles to do, but I thought that was going to be it. No, we got a lot of puzzles to do. We have here the list of trophies to grab. And there's loads of them. We got to room 46. You gotta go full house, draft a copy of each room in the house, explorer's trophy, complete the manor directory. So full house is to put everything in there. Explorer's trophy is to discover every room, 18 to go. Bullseye trophy, solve 40 dot word puzzles. Logical trophy, win 40 parlor games. Trophy of invention, create all 8 workshop contractions. Trophy of drafting, win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Which, I remember this, I do that, I forgot what it was. Trophy of sigils, unlock all 8 realm sigils. Trophy 8, solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Trophy of trophies, complete the trophy case. This is complete, get all trophies. Ace the classroom final exam, buy out the entire showroom, reach 46 in under an hour, reach 46 in one day. So that has to be new game mode. You have to be able to new game that, because like there must be kind of a new game plus situation here where we can go in the new game with all the information you have now, but this will still be on the table. Anyway, let's go find out what the room outside is. What is the room outside? Where do we start today? The current goal, I think, is chess puzzle, right? Well, I got my list of current goals. Admin puzzle, then take a foundation hammer to the power hammer to the foundation, and still gotta find some books. Schoolhouse. Yeah, go on. Let's see if we can work on schoolhouse. Can we get anything in this room? No, let's see if we can, however, get our classroom exams done. We managed to get up to 3. Right. Let us begin. Immediate library, immediate pantry. Immediate library. I'm going to open all the doors right now. We don't have to waste movement coming back. Immediate classroom, bedroom, reading nook. Interesting, because we can double up bedroom. We can double library. No, we can't, because we can't double library because the foundation's in the way. So we will nook to get a key. Also because that gives us a rook. Right, okay, what do we have here? We've got coupons, so everything's cheaper. We can get ourselves... We've read all of these, have we? We've read those, we read the Curse of Blackbridge. I'll put Drafting Architecture 5, because that's the one that I'm least likely to have read. Although, do we know? For sure, can you go up here and check what we read? Room 46. Inheritance 20 hours in. Yeah, so... Oof. Billiard rooms. Dartboards. Parlors drafted, parlors solved. Right. And that's some stuff over there, of like contraptions and stuff. That's like things we've done. This is more... That's more abstract, this is more specific. Keycard, power hammer. Favorite school band, schoolhouse. Most paid for, courtyard. Most drafted hallway, most time spent in library. Contraptions I've made, so we need to make 3 contraptions left. Need to discover 4 more stamps. Largest purchase history of India, paid in full. Showroom. Luxury items for sale, maybe one day. We've never seen one of you. Classroom highest grade 3. Hopefully we can get around that and do better today. One can but hope. After all that nonsense about opening all the doors, I forgot to open the door in the bloody entrance hall, didn't I? Oh well. Oh well. Wine celery is like I want to do the whole thing of like not spending gems too early. Right. MCCXII. That's 1, 2, 1, 3. So it's 1,213. 12, 13. Is there a safe in here? Is there a safe in here? Ooh. Nothing is ever like going like, oh yes, there's definitely something in here. Like maybe these ones they stand out, but not more than anything else. There's one over there. There's one over there. Yeah, we got a bunch of gems. So let's open up the entrance hole. Oh. Package has been delivered, that's something at least. What do we get from ourselves? What do we get for this? How much lockpick kits, gems, and keys? Hooray. And some letters were delivered. That's all fine and dandy. Well, it's not really, is it? It's complete rubbish. Because we've limited ourselves again to... We have literally... The only way out of this place is that doorway over there. We could go down. Is there a reason to go down now? Oh my... Really? Wow. We have not had one of these in a while. We have not had one of these days in a while that is so horrendously bad that there's nothing I can do about it. And it is so horrendously bad that I was like, well... Lucky rabbit's foot, yay! Wow, this is a horrendously bad day. Well, I did say there was nothing to do down here, but what we've got is essentially 3 keys and nothing to do with them. And I know for a fact that there's the chests in the basement. So we'll work on that, shall we? See if it can be somewhat systematic. If regular keys work in those chests, please tell me this is open. It is, thank God. I remember it was open, but still a moment of like, please. Right, okay. We don't have the power hammer to open whatever that wall was. If this is in the right position, it is. Means we can go straight into the antechamber and open up the stuff over there. Right, we have chests to go through. And I have no idea how to open the, because they can't all be full of important things. Hang on, I'm going to pull up the map. Once I get down here, I'm going to pull up the map, see if I can make notes on what is where. Right, let me pull up the map. Let me tab out for a split second. Boop. Where's my map? That doesn't really help, does it? Not really, because the map is with the reservoir full. So that doesn't really help me much. So... hang on. I'm gonna get a... where is it? Here we are. I'm gonna do some sketching. Sorry, you're just gonna look at a screen for a bit while I do some sketching here. So we have the ladder down. So we have the room. There's a small rock over here. Can I get around behind the small rock? No, I cannot get around behind the small rock. But if you have the ladders down, the ladders are down here, and then there is a small rock on this area. There's a rock there. So the water edge is like here-ish. So here on this side we have red moon. Then we have blue sun. No, it's black and blue, so let's use magic terminology. US. Black. I'm gonna say that's wind. White wind. Black moon. Okay. And then we have the water ends over here. Let's do the water last, I think, because the water can be is probably maybe the hardest to deal with. So here we have another black moon, blue moon, another white wind that's close to the water edge. We have red sun, black moon, blue moon, red moon, black wind. The water carries on over here. White wind. Is there anything over here? No, because all that's left is in the water now. So here we have red sun, blue moon, blue wind, white sun, red sun, black wind, white sun, and this is a blue sun. Okay, hang on. Okay, so we have a red moon here. We have a red moon there. We have a red sun here. A red sun here. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed. Wow, that's the sun, isn't it? Oops, I wrote that down as a moon. It's okay, right, so red sun there. I want to use some of these are unique. Red sun, red sun. Red moon. Red sun, so there's like 4 red suns so far. And 2 red moons. Red moon, red sun. Red sun. Red sun, red sun. Okay, so it's not the moons, maybe. Let's try the blues. The blue sun here. Blue sun, blue wind. Blue moon. Blue moon. So blue wind so far is unique. Blue moon. So blue wind is unique so far. It's the only blue wind there is, so I'm going to give that a shot. All green memos found in boxes in the water are true. Well, that's a lie. Okay, so let's... so let's number them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So this is currently box 12. It says all green memos found in the box are true. It's a red printed note, so that's a lie. So not all green memos found in box in the water are true. Not all green box memo true. Okay. So there's a puzzle basically about opening a bunch of things over here. Right, so black wind, black moon, black wind. I've got no theories about any of this. I'm just so black moon again. So black moon and black wind is not unique. Black moon over there. Is there a black sun somewhere? Black wind. No, there's no unique black wind. There's no unique black sun. There's a couple of black moons, a couple of black winds, no black sun. Okay. Blue sun. Oh, we did blues already. White wind, white sun. Is there a white moon? White wind, black moon, black wind, white wind. So the blue moon, that blue one was the only unique one. So white. Oh, white sun. No, it was white moon I was looking for. Okay, well, let's go ahead and open... Sure, I'm here, anyway. This is... Oh, green, so could be true, could be a lie. The sanctum keys in a white box. A sanctum key, right, okay. This is... this one. Kind of useless information here because we know for a fact that not all green boxes are true. This could be a lie. But what I'm assuming the lie is the color of the box, not the existence of the key. So I'm assuming for sanctum key... Hang on. In the water. That's not in the water. That doesn't give you any more information, but that specifically says green memos found in the boxes in the water are true. So... Hang on, there was something about green stuff that was in the servants' room. If they were handwritten by Hartley. I need to find the servants' quarters. I have not seen the servants' quarters in ages as well. Okay, so... Sanctum key... in... white box... question mark. Okay, and... honestly, it's just... this one here, why not? Wait, oh, hello, okay, wait, okay. A box containing allowance tokens is marked by a moon. So... allowance tokens not in moon box. So there are definitely allowance tokens in a sanctum key down here. Again, I choose to believe that the lies they're saying are the where it's found, not the existence of allowance tokens. That was a bit meh. That was a bit meh. And also I'm a bit of a conundrum at the moment, because Had I just restarted the day, we could have carried on and just done it on this episode. But we've gone for a bit longer now. Well, I don't believe there's anything else worth doing in here. Is there a reason to boat? I can see, like, if you had the correct water level, you could boat from this side, that side to this side, and deal with the 46 that way. Right now, I don't believe there's a way to boat unless there's something about getting the water level to the level of that tunnel over there, which seems to be this water level here, and being able to take a boat into that tunnel. And clearly Simon can't swim because, I'll be honest, that's not that far. It's like, it's quite deep. It's like, yeah, but it's not that far, and there's loads of rocks everywhere. I could have swum that. I'm not that great a swimmer. Let's just recheck over here. I kind of forget what's down here. It's just the lever, isn't it? I think, yeah, we're gonna just restart the day. Unless... Okay, the door remains open. Where does this lead? Like, I appreciate that geometry isn't that important here. But I do wonder where that's leading to, you know? I do wonder where that's heading to. Yeah, fair enough. We'll call it a day there. It's a bit of a short episode, folks. I'm going to keep it as a short episode, possibly. Actually, you know what? You will know whether this is a short episode or not more than I do. Just because, if this carries on for longer than this is, you'll know that the next bit isn't too long either. If day 29 ends up being an hour long, I'll not put it in the end of this episode. Anyway, potentially, catch you next time, folks. See you then. Bye-bye. Hello, folks, and welcome back to Blueprints, where day 28 was rough. Day 28 was rough. Day 28 was very, very small, although we did use some of the keys that we found to explore some of the chests in the reservoir. And we got some information. Not a lot of it was very useful information, but the information we got is that there are allowance tokens down there, and there's something called a sanctum key. That I want, because look, a lot of the rooms in this house seem to be opened specifically by having the key to that room. Trading post, root cellar, shelter. Let's pick a shelter. Let's go shelter. Let's go shelter. We'll get a gem we'll get an extra gem to start with. We'll also get we'll also set up the damn it. We're also going to set up a laboratory experiment immediately. Give it as much time to process as possible. See if we can experiment that's going to be very beneficial. Things like add to an allowance, because we had that one time we had an experiment that could add to our allowance. And okay, fair enough, it was hard to trigger. It was hard to trigger, sure. However, comma, so each time I eat an apple, gain 3 gold for each room in the house. Whenever I spend 2 more gems drafting a room, gain 3 gold for each room in your house. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan. Whenever I spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, I will gain 3 gold for each red room in the house. Watch this be a run that has a bunch of apples in it. Watch this be a run where, like, we have apples everywhere. You know? But we shall see what we can do here now. Right. Then. Also, a bunch of keys. Also useful now, a bunch of keys. So hallway. Put a hallway there. Put a reading nook there for the key, because at any point, if I have a lack of keys, like if anything else goes horribly wrong, take the keys to the foundation, open more chests. Servants' quarters I want to find as well. Laboratory, breaker box, pantry, apple. Watch the apple. Banana. Fair enough. Right. It's all clearing every level, but right now we can just do it this way. Right. Commissary. Breaker box. Right. So, gymnasium on, garage on, keycard off. Okay. Security we want to find now. Laboratory, funeral parlor. Parlor games, right, yes, of course. My main hang-up here is the fact that I have the shelter to cancel 3 red rooms. The funeral parlor doesn't need to be cancelled, really. It doesn't have to be cancelled at all. It's not a difficult thing to do. So I don't want to... Yeah, I'm not going to pick the funeral parlor because I don't want it to be cancelled. Like, I don't want it to be... You also got a pawn there. Reading it gives us the rook. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want the Well, workshop is useful because it gives us potentially stuff to do here. It also tends to have things we can use. Sledgehammer, good. Sledgehammer, lovely, lovely. It's a good first find. I need, was it? I think it's lever and battery to get the other one. So let's open this while we're here. Jesus Christ. What is up with this room? Oh my god. What is up with the rooms, with the house at the moment? Like, it does not want me to progress beyond rank 2. It just doesn't. Oh my god! What the hell? Like, genuinely, what the hell? The house does not want me to progress past rank 2. What do you got in here? This box contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. The 2 boxes are true. That doesn't work, because if that's true, everything's true. That's definitely not possible. So that has to be a lie. That has to be a lie. Which means... that has to be a lie. Hang on. Okay, if that's true, if that is true, then that is true, which makes this true. If this is false, this can be true, and the gems are in here. The gems are in the black box, okay. Gems in the black box. I'm not going to come back down here this way, so open the box. It was rough, but the only way that works is if the gem's in the black box. Because if that is true, if that one was true, everything is true. If that's false... If that's false... If that was false, if that was false... Yeah, if that's false and that's false... If that was false and that was false, that means that would be false as well, or false can't happen. So this can be false, this can be true, which means that the gems weren't in that box. Yeah, okay. I set up a lab experiment and everything. Like, oh my god. Well, we got 2 keys so far to dump into the Foundation. We have 2 keys to dump into the Foundation at the moment. Anything interesting in the lab? Can't remember where the lab keeps its stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we figured that one out. Like, freezer and furnace are linked together. Alright, commissary spare room, chapel. The commissary... Okay, commissary does work, and... Okay, we're going to pick commissary just because A works and B gives potential for more stuff here. Metal detector as well. And shovel. Right, okay. Not necessarily in the world. Gift shop gives us a bunch of directions to go in, so yeah, we'll do gift shop. Oh, I can buy anything at the moment. Mount Holly tea. Lunchbox. Swim trunks. Permanent addition to the pool. Swimbird plushie. Blue tents. Can only be purchased after you've completed 8 trophies in the trophy room. Okay. Well, open this door. East Wing Hall. And this door here. We could boiler room it. We're gonna boiler room it, because otherwise it locks us off there. So let's go over here. Chapel's bishop. Chapel is bishop, so even if I don't go in there, that's fine. Ah. Keys are now a bit more of a problem, aren't they? Because I don't want to spend my keys. I want to keep them. We'll keep them. We'll go over here and fill out what we can here. Oops, wrong way down. Over here. Right. So flick that. Activate that. Send it that way. There we go. Then flick that to open the door. Right, weight room. Study. While drafting, you can spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Immediate shutdown there. The pool adds the song. I'm not going to use weight room. It's not happening. I'm going to study because there's some dice there. There's also the safe in here, isn't there? There's the safe in here, so... Like, I feel that the safe is linked to this. D8. No. And if you can push all out of the house... Yeah, that's that there. D8. D8. December 8. Oh, for God's sake. For pity's sake. Jesus. Right, hang on, where's my letter of December 8th? There you go. Ooh. Are the letters linked to the... Hang on, which letter was this one? Letter number 2. Right, write this down. So this is 6, 4... Letter 1... 2. So... M. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. Okay, so M is not H. M might be Mary, my mother. It's all lining up, and it's all our hard work is about to come to fruition. I've just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. I suspect 2 more to be opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay. Once you arrive, you can, if you can over the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us the presence of the servant staff. Until we meet on the shores of the White Sands, Caleb. Closed exhibits. The doors in this room are security locked. Yeah, we'll add that there. Interesting. So letter to Mum. Stealing this crown jewels, isn't it? All these gems come from that crown. Again, and red, as we know, is linked to Finaries. You know what? Hang on. I could go and spend a key over there, but what I am going to do... We've had, like, a really bad day in day 28. If you just accept the fact that day 29 is going to be a bad day as well, we just accept that day 29 is going to be a horrible day as well, just take 2 keys down into the foundation and get 2 more chests open. That way, hopefully we can start up next week. All good. Because there's definitely stuff to be found down here. Like, allowance, yeah, whatever. I'm more interested in potential for whatever this sanctum key is. This also lets me think, like, are the chests that are locked, are they going to remain locked? Or do the ones that are open remain open? No, they relock themselves. No, they remain open. They remain open. Okay, in that case, all this note-taking is pointless. Because I don't have to worry about it too much. In that case, we'll just start opening them in order. Okay, so we've got 2 keys. Oh, okay, not moon. We know for a fact we shouldn't be opening a moon. And that the sanctum key isn't necessarily in the water, so... Where's my list of notes I've made about this? So the answers are not in a moon box. And the sanctum key is in a white box, potentially. So, open the white boxes. Maybe the note over there is true, so... Open a white box. Green memos are lies. Which proves that green memos are unreliable at best. Because if that is true... If that is a lie, it means it's... Yeah, so that's bloody pointless. That was... No, 4. That was useless. That was really useless, that was. Allowance tokens! This box contains 3 allowances. Yay, okay. Oh, okay, 3 allowance tokens. Fair enough, it's actually 6 money. Okay, so our allowance is now 15. Which isn't bad at all. Oh, okay. Sure. Cool. Sweet. So that was 6. Box 6 in my numbering here. Allowance plus 6. Okay, so there's how many boxes left? There's 3 there. There's 23 boxes, I've opened 5 of them, so that's 18 boxes left. Rook. Bishop. Study was queen, right? Where's my list of... The study was queen. No king. No knight. Never mind, so there's no queen, there's no king and no knight. There's definitely a pawn somewhere here. I'm not sure where it is, but there's definitely a pawn somewhere here. Bedroom, I think, has a pawn in it. And I think so does storeroom. Irrelevant. Ultimately irrelevant. Right, it's 2 kind of bad days here, although we did start up with, we got the allowance tokens out of that, which is nice. It's over here, over there is where we need to have the power hammer. A sledgehammer isn't enough to do it, you need the power hammer for this. That might be linked to whatever's going on over there. Not sure what that is, but yeah, that's, we got it. Yeah, power hammer is important here. We got the allowance tokens because there's still the sanctum key to be found, and the sanctum key is potentially in a white box, question mark, because green memos are unreliable at best. We just call it there, I think, because that was randomly rough. We opened the, well, we opened the study key, the study safe, and like a moment of like real clear-headedness. Oh, wait, hang on. We have a shovel, don't we? We have a shovel. Hold the phone. I've got nothing else to waste. Pebbles and dirt and rocks. Well, the game really doesn't want me to do anything today, huh? The game is really like, nope, not gonna do a thing. Not a singular thing. The game just did not want me to progress these last couple of days. At all. Nemo luck in full swing. Yeah, bedroom has a pawn in it. Study is... We'll double check. Still got nothing else to do. We've got literally nothing else to do. We can't... Sledgehammer... Detector shovel. We've not made this before, so... That's something we can use as well. Oh, we have found this before. Greater chance of finding money and coins. Well, that would have been helpful earlier. Again, nothing. That lab experiment was a complete waste of my time. Salt shaker and sleeping mask doesn't really do anything for me here. Can't buy anything here. That's locked. I can't do anything there. Anything in the chapel? Nope. I gotta bring the what was it? It's it's metal detector magnifying glass to the chapel. That's the light bright thingy. Oh well, I'll call it there, folks. Just a basic level of annoyance over the last couple of days. Oh well. We'll carry on next time. They just didn't want me to progress the last couple of days. Rough. Hopefully my luck will change a little bit. Anyway, folks, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.